Hello everyone, this is the first vlog on my channel. My name is Thị Bích. I'm currently a sophomore at Saigon University with a major in English languages. Today I will make this video as a record of my 5-day field trip to the west of our country. Please enjoy the journey with me through this video. Now let's get started. First of all, I will briefly talk about the itinerary. The journey will depart from Saigon University to the first destination, An Giang Province, to visit the Jasper Catapult Forest before arriving in Hà Tĩnh City. On the next day, we will travel to Phú Quốc Island, but unfortunately, the sea is very low right now because of a major storm, and all ferries going to the island are temporarily suspended. As a result, instead of going to Phú Quốc Island, we will go directly to Cần Thơ City and rest for a day. On the third day, we will travel to Bạc Liêu City to visit the Prince of Bạc Lieu's house and the memorial house of Cao Văn Lầu. Then, we continue to Sóc Trăng City to visit some Rome Pagoda before heading back to Cần Thơ City. On the fourth day in Cần Thơ City, we will go sightseeing to Cái Răng Floating Market and Hùng King's Temple, and we will return to Hồ Chí Minh City on the last day. That is all of my itinerary. Now, are you ready to explore the first destination, the Jasper Catapult Forest? To fully appreciate the beauty of Catapult Forest, we have to take the boats as a means of transportation. There are two types of boats here, motorboat and rowing boat. First, I will experience the rowing boat. Sitting on the boat, the scene in front of my eyes looks so beautiful and peaceful. The forest is like a small ecosystem because not only catapult trees grow there, but also it is a place to grow many different species of trees, such as lotus, water hyacinth, and so on. And it is especially home to many species of birds. Now I'm going to try motorboat. The feeling is really different and wonderful. The wind keeps gliding past my face, and the scenery is like a fast-forward movie passing in front of my eyes. Visiting the Jasper Catapult Forest is an interesting experience that I believe everyone should try at least once when they come to An Giang Province. After a day off in Cần Thơ, the trip continues to the memorial house of Cao Văn Lầu, who has made numerous contributions to the development of Đờn Ca Tài Tử. Now we will enter the exhibition area. In my opinion, the most prominent point here is the wax statue of the late musician Cao Văn Lầu, which was made in Thailand. The statue looks very realistic and vivid. We can even see fake sweat if we shine a light on the statue. Moreover, the memorial area also displays many things related to musicians as well as Đờn Ca Tài Tử, such as customs, musical instruments. The achievements that Mr. Cao Văn Lầu has contributed to the development of Đờn Ca Tài Tử. And here comes to the part that I'm the most looking forward to, a short performance. After lunch at Saigon Bacliu restaurant, we will walk to the Prince of Bacliu's house, or Mr. Trần Trinh Huy house, who is very famous for spending 5,000 tons of gold during his lifetime. Stepping into the house, we will immediately see the car that the Prince of Bacliu used to collect debt for his father. The car looks really nice and luxurious. As far as I know, at that time, there were only two in the whole southern region. Mr. Trần Trinh Huy owned one, and the other belonged to King Bảo Đại. I noticed that at the entrance and exit, pair of ceramic vases are placed symmetrically for decoration. In addition, the material of the interior are mostly made of ironwood and carved very delicately. Moreover, the house also exhibits many antiques, such as television, radio, music player, teapots, and so on. Now we will move to the next destination. Welcome to Somron Pagoda of the Khmer ethnic people. There are three architectural works that particularly impressed me: the Great Hall, the Silver, and the reclining Buddha statue. First, focus on the Great Hall. I noticed that the layout of the Great Hall is very unique. On the pillar, there will be a statue of the goddess Kano supporting the roof. Besides, the walls inside are painted with fresco, including the ceiling. Each painting on the wall is a story about Buddha. The next attraction at the pagoda is the longest reclining Buddha statue in Vietnam. This statue depicts Buddha passing into Nirvana. He looks very majestic, but no less benevolent. Finally, the thing that attracts me the most is the stupa placed next to the entrance to the pagoda. The stupa has four sides representing the kindness, compassion, emphasis, and the equanimity, the essential quality of the Buddhist. Furthermore, the stupa is painted in the deep gray, giving the impression that it was carved from a large block of stone. Today is the fourth day of the trip. Now we are going to explore the Cái Răng floating market. This is probably my favorite part of my whole field trip, because visiting the Cái Răng floating market not only helped me to enjoy the beautiful scenery of the river, but also learn about the local people's lifestyle, especially commerce on the river. Unlike land-based shops, to introduce products on boats, people use a special method to advertise their products. In Vietnamese, we call this cây bèo. Cây bèo is a long rope that floats in front of the boat, on the top of which hangs the goods they sell. Furthermore, I also know an interesting point in the culture of the local people. On the boat, people will roll a pair of big and soft lines. The reason for this is to make the boat look like a fish moving in the water and be able to avoid the unexpected attack of water creatures. After giving incense to Hung Kings, we continue to visit the museum below the temple. In the museum, it displays a lot of artifacts associated with the development in the daily life of the ancient Vietnamese, such as jewelry, bows and arrows, stone axes, and so on. And the antiques that I find the most attractive in the museum is a bronze drum belonging to Dongsun's culture. The bronze drum is placed in the center and is surrounded by the Golong drum kit, which is modeled after the Ngọc bronze drum. In addition, the museum also displays a lot of artifacts made by other provinces, such as a painting of Cà Forest village of Cà province, Ngũ orchestra typical of Southern Khmer cultures of Sopchang. This is also the last part of my journey. Goodbye everyone.